Friday the 13th, my CD drop. I rhyme the more bass than easy rock. I'm Jason, call a PD, watch them Bravehearts, jungle and where's the nation? Nowhere, roster lake, never revealing his face on TV or pictures, so we be them niggas. Sorry that I made you wait long, glad them fakes gone. We shooting, squeezing them triggers with Luda beside me. Me and Kiss get loonies and weed, sit the style speed. Tell him hold his head, Godson got him. We made y'all look from San Quentin to Rikers Island to Green.
In the world that spins around, full of noise without a bound, there's a voice that's calm and deep. It's Eric G with thoughts to keep. Random thoughts with Eric G, where ideas flow and minds are free. Every story, every angle, a mental journey to untangle. Random thoughts with Eric G.
You know, I get turned up off my own shit, but I love that. I get turned up off my own music. Let me make sure I can hear myself in the back. Let me see where I'm at. Let me see where I'm at. All right, okay, cool. I'm good. I'm good. Y'all, what's up, everybody? How y'all beautiful black, white, and brown people doing? This is your little big brother, Eric G. I want to welcome y'all to a brand new episode of Random Thoughts with Eric G. It is me, Eric G. What's up, y'all? How y'all feeling? What's going on? Hey, y'all, let me tell y'all this right here before I even get started. Pollen is kicking my ass, and she's winning. Polly has been beating my ass. Okay, I just got over being sick, like a real cold. Like I was sick for like a month. I gets better, and then here come Polly double teaming on my ass, and I got so damn sick, y'all. Let me tell y'all this right here. I don't want to see no yellow. This must be that cocaine that Diddy was trafficking upstate, because this shit is laying us all out. I can't. I'm sorry for cussing y'all. I'm just tired. I can't breathe. Okay, I'm talking to y'all in between the breaths. Okay. That's the truth. I'm trying to hold it together. I got my water right here. I got a big roll of tissue. If you see me snotting any time of this show, I need y'all to say, hey, Eric, wipe your nose, okay? 9 times out of 10, I'm going to go, okay. I'm telling y'all, it's hurt. All right. Woosah. All right. So let's get into my show. Random thought, man. And I'm going to say this right from my heart. Random thought. Y'all, I'm going to be honest with y'all. Getting older is a bitch. And I hate to say this, getting older is for the birds. I don't know who the hell thought it's gonna be fun to be old. Look, only reason why I want to be an adult is to have sex and and not creep around. That's the only reason why I want to be an adult. Now I'm a grown man. I got bills to pay. I got kids. I got a wife. I got all this other stuff going on. I gotta work. I gotta do all this right here, man. I don't want to do none of that, man. But I gotta do it. And then, you know, what gets me was I used to be like one of the youngest people in my job. You know what I'm saying? Every job I ever worked, I was one of the youngest people. I was always hanging with the old heads. I'm the youngest dude in the room. I'm like 19, 20. I'm always the youngest guy. Now I am one of the old heads, y'all. And that's not fun, no damn old. That's not fun being the old head in job and people got to look up to you and you got to be responsible for other niggas that you ain't decided to be responsible for. Now I got to teach you and train you. Then something go wrong. It's Mr. Eric. I'm 35. I'm not that supposed to be that damn old. Like, y'all don't understand. It's hard out here, man. I don't want to be up. I don't want to grow up no more. I'm a Toys R Us kid. I'm supposed to be staying in that youth phase, okay? Like, look, I got gray hair in places gray hair shouldn't be. And I don't like it. And then here's the thing I'm gonna tell y'all this right here. How you know you're getting old? This is the true definition of how you know you're getting old, y'all. listen to the lineup of the Tom Jordan cruise, the Tom Jordan morning show cruise. That'll let you know that you're getting old. Like when I was a kid, when you hear somebody say they doing the Tom Jordan cruise, it goes like this. All right, everybody, get ready for the Tom Jordan morning cruise with acts like Stephanie Mills, Anita Baker, The Temptations, Ron Isley and the Isley Brothers. Get ready to set sail on the 7 seas. Now I hear them go on the radio and go, all right, everybody, get ready for the Tom Jordan morning cruise with opening acts like the Yin Yang Twins, Trillville, Little Mo, Monica, Mario, and Sammy. When the hell did we get old enough that we on the Tom Jordan morning cruise? When is this supposed to happen? When are we day drinking? When did that happen? Okay, what the hell is we doing, y'all? When do we get to this age that we're old? We are really unks and aunts. Like that's crazy. I was just wearing baggy clothes the other day, and my son said you're out of style. What is he talking about? Whew. Lord, that hurt my feelings, y'all. Getting older is not what I intended. I didn't intend for all of that. All right. That's just my random thought. I'm sorry. I had to get it out. Let's get into the show. So if y'all don't know, this week is my podcasters week, man. And I'm bringing on my podcaster friends who I got a chance to connect in this podcast journey. We have had a lot of great times, great shows. I've met a lot of beautiful, wonderful people. This is my 3rd episode of this week. And I hope y'all enjoyed the episodes I did with Troy Ryan and his side host Bree. I also did one with Laura D and Brian B from the Beeline Entertainment Show. Tonight, man, I got a great show tonight, man. I got 2 podcasters, man, that y'all is going to love. They had defied all odds. See, that's the old shit. They define all odds, man. These brothers right here, man, let you know that nothing can stop you, man. No matter what the choices is, whatever the situation is, these brothers show you that, look, if we can do it, motherfucker, you can do it too. And they will cuss your ass out. I'm sorry to tell you. One will cuss you out for real. The other one probably will feel on your booty. I'm just telling you the truth. So I'm just let y'all know this right here. Let me bring on my good brothers. Yo, RudeLife NASA.
Yo.
How you feeling, man? Hold on, get this right. Get this right. I hate doing this right. You know, this is the old part, right? I'm trying to learn how to do this shit. All
Bro,
right.
what is this?
There we go. Fine. Thank God. Shit. All right.
What it do, man?
How you feeling, man?
Man, hold up. Having a cold for a month is crazy. You all right?
Dude, I don't get sick often. That's the thing. I don't get sick often. And when I do get sick, it's crazy. I'm the only person in my house that don't get sick. But I get sick once a year, and that once is like take up the whole damn year. I don't like it.
Nah, I believe you because like I had a cough for a good half of the year, bro. And it's
Right.
just because the weather kept changing, you feel me? So
Yeah. Maybe.
but I'm here to start some stuff.
Either way you look, I still gotta go to work, man. Don't give a damn about me being sick. All right, let me bring in my next guest, man. Yo, this brother right here, man. Yo, when I say that he'd have me on his shows can get wild too. Man, what's up, bro?
Hey, what's happening? Standing on the right, leaning on the left in the building.
What's up, man?
Yeah.
Hey, yo, let me tell y'all. The last time I had Steady on my show, we had a lot of technical difficulties, and I promise you, see, Steady, I had to leave Riverside. I'm back over here on StreamYard because Riverside, Riverside had me toe the hell up, y'all. Y'all don't understand how mad I was.
Bro, Riverside is the reason why I went to StreamYard. Like we not about to.
Man, somebody told me something like, "Oh, Riverside is better." You lying?
Nah, I don't know how to work it over there no more. Like usually, it was a lot easier when we first started this podcasting thing. Now it's just like
Yeah.
I don't know how I'm supposed to publish this, put this where. I'm like, yo, I'm done with this, dog. Like,
Well, all right, man. Yo, so before we get started, y'all, let everybody know who you are and a little bit about your shows and who all the stuff about you. RudeLife, go ahead, brother.
I'm RudeLife NASA, one half of the Handicap Chill Podcast. Shout out to Michael57. He couldn't be here tonight because he's out being a handicap advocate for people with disabilities, doing his thing. More positive than me right now, so I hold it down for him. The Handicap Chill Podcast. You can go on YouTube and subscribe to the channel. We need all the subscribers we can get. So, you know,
Hey,
and
that's what's
I'm
up.
gonna keep it real with you all the way through. Yeah, we like.
Hey, let me tell you right here. First of all, Ruse, you ain't gotta be nice for Mikhail, man. The truth is, Mikhail uses handicap to have sex. I'm gonna let y'all know this now. Mikhail be faking. He be faking it. He's not really handicapped. He be trying to slip and slide in some drawers. I'm gonna tell y'all this now. All right, DJ
Yeah,
Steady.
you do.
DJ Steady. Go ahead. Let everyone know a little bit about you, brother.
Hey, what's happening? Y'all already know who it is. The one and only Mr. Who They Want. Now live with DJ Steady and Company. You know, we keep it real, we keep it chill, and we talk how we feel. Ain't no excuses.
Wow.
You know, available on YouTube. I'm out here too.
Okay.
Let me say something real quick. Let me say something real quick. I know that you guys are dedicated podcasters because Eric, you do a show 3 times a week. I wish I could try to do that. And my homie over here steady, he was just prepared, ready to do. It's such and such and such and such. You know how we do. No, I don't do none of that. I'll listen. It's Rule Life NASA. Nice to meet you. I don't got time for all that.
Hey, but let me say this right here. Let me tell y'all, man. Like being a podcaster, dude. I'm never ready. When I try to stick to a script and try to do it right, like it never flows like I want to. I sounds like a robot, and it don't sound good. And I got this granddaddy uncle voice, so it don't never comes out the way I want it to come out. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta try to freestyle this shit half of the time. And I remember Root Life a while back, you told me that I should stick to a script and shorten it up and do this. I'm trying, but it's not easy.
I'm not saying that to you no more, bro, because I barely want to do the shit, so I don't care.
You niggas, man. That what happen. This is what happen when you have niggas at your friends. Look, yo,
Exactly
DJ
what
Steady.
happened.
So DJ Steady, let's start with you, brother. Hey, yo, how long have you been in this podcast game?
I officially got like 4
Take it
years
back.
under my belt. I'm
Okay,
4 years in the game, and I still love it to this day.
man. What was it about that track? What made you want to be a podcaster? That's the thing. I like everybody had their reason. What made you want to be one?
I got tired of talking to myself alone in a room.
God damn it. Damn it.
And scrolling on YouTube, and I got into something that the Drink Champs episode. There was just this random Drink Champs hosted with Nori and them, and it was sitting there talking to Marlon Wayans on a particular episode. And I'm just sitting there like, oh, this is because I've heard the name podcasts back then. That was for me. It was like that was something you see the white folks do when you old and of age. You just do them AM radio talks. That's how I took podcasts for. So
Yeah.
at the time, it was just like me joking and playing, like, yeah, I'm gonna start a podcast and see what it was about. And my grandma and them was like, well, what is it? And like, basically, from what I understand, is internet talk shows.
Yeah, that's basically what the hell we doing. We just sit on the show talking to people. Hey man, so Rue, saying to you. So Rue, saying to you, bro, what brought you into this game, man? Because you done had a lot of styles, you done switched it up a lot. What brought you into being a podcaster, man?
My ex-girlfriend, because we used to argue a lot. She used to say, I can't hear you when you argue with me because I come off real aggressive. So she was like, say it on your podcast and I'll listen to the episode. Okay, cool. But when she told me to say it on my podcast, the podcast goes to everybody in the world because it's on Spotify. So I'm like, all right, I'll do it. You know what I mean? So I start saying my grievances in my relationship. Everybody was like, yo, bro, I go through the same thing. So just kind of ran with it. You know what I mean? My ex didn't like it at first. She was like, you're making money off of my pay. Yeah, bitch. Like, you shouldn't have told me to say something.
Hey, wait, hold on. This thing. Hey, before we get started, I'm gonna give y'all parental advisory because Rule Life just gonna go off the road. And I'm gonna tell you about this, man. And you know how I feel. On my show is open. You can say what you want. But Rude. Rude is the only one who tell you to. He tell you the truth, 100%, and he gonna tell you how you like it, no whatever. But Rude, how did you? How did she get? I don't know. Ain't no way in the hell you gonna tell me, hey yo, say what you want to say to me on your show, and I'm gonna listen to it and think it's gonna be PG-13. I don't understand how the hell that's supposed to work.
So like, so when I used to get mad, I used to send her these long text messages, and she was
Yeah,
like, "Nah, I ain't got time for all that." And when we talk, like I used to kind of yell because I'm aggressive, as you can tell.
yeah,
And
yeah,
she
yeah,
was
yeah.
just like, just say it on the podcast. I don't think she meant for it to like be published and take off
Right,
like it did, but it did. I wouldn't think of it that. Thank you to
right.
my ex.
Ah, damn, damn. You know what? And Rude probably been like, no, bitch, I hate you. I'm like, what the fuck is you doing?
I did a couple
Okay,
episodes like that. Yeah. Hmm.
that's crazy, man. Uh, so one thing about both of y'all, what I like that both of y'all have in common that a lot of people don't know, both of y'all rap, both of y'all do music and all this other stuff, man. Both of y'all do music. So how did like Rude? Tell me a little bit about your music game and how you got into doing music.
Uh, my brother was a better rapper than me, right? Shout out to Moses
Right,
Barrymore, and he used to tell me all the time, "Yo, get in the booth, get in the booth." I don't like my voice on the mic.
right,
Pause. I don't, you know what I'm saying? But so I don't like my voice, so I used to
right.
just do hooks. You know what I mean?
Okay,
The hooks used
okay.
the hooks used to be fire. You know what I mean? So, but one day he was like, "No, just rap. Just try to rap." And I did this
Right.
song called "Off This Earth," and that joint
Hmm.
took off. And like I always was able to rap, but I was in the money. I was into getting money. I was in the working. I was like, bro,
Right,
this rap shit ain't taking off nowhere. I'd rather just go get this money real quick and get back to it. But he
right.
was just like, just keep trying. I didn't. Like I
Mm.
did a couple songs, it kept it moving, but I could rap. You know what I'm saying? Don't put a gun to my head. I'm not about to. You just gonna have to kill me. But I feel like I want to rap. I might try. You know.
Okay. DJ, steady. Say it to you, brother. How did you get into the music stuff, man? I know you a diehard music fan, bro. So how do you get into it?
Man, they go back to them days of high school, kicking it with my cousin,
Hmm.
watching 106 in Park. And then, I'm from the era when the radio used to come on and you had a few seconds after the end of the beat and cuz be like, hey, freestyle off the end of them beats. And
Hmm.
before I knew it, it was just became regular. We just sit in the backyard and just play beats. So sometimes no beats at all, and then just went from there.
Right, man. So how have y'all ever put your music out for everybody to watch it? I mean, to listen to it and get involved?
I mean, yeah.
Rude.
Like I got some music on my YouTube channel, RudeLife NASA. That's my YouTube channel. I got some music up there. I could have got a couple labels, but a lot of these labels be trying to like take advantage of you or whatever. And
Right.
I was quick to the game early, so I didn't.
Mm.
So I just stayed independent.
Okay. What about you, DJ?
I did a couple of mixtapes with a partner of mine back in the day. Back when
Okay.
that Pilf and all that was popular. So I was featured on
Damn.
a couple of mixtapes. My buddies used to put me on, like you said about the record label. It was all about chasing that dream of wanting it. But during that time, it was at a slow pace of
Right.
it ain't fair by
Let me
that
tell y'all
time.
this right here, man. Let me tell y'all the truth, man. The truth is, man, I think back in the day, everybody had a mixtape. And I don't know if y'all remember that. Everybody and their mama had a mixtape. Everybody was a rapper, singer, actress. And I am one of the people. I had a mixtape back in the day, y'all. And I'm gonna tell y'all this right here. I can't rap. Same I got that now. I can if it's something on the radio, I can rap to it. Very easy. You know what I'm saying? I'm very easy. I used to have a little twister type thing. I used to rap really fast because I talk really fast. It's so easy.
I can see it. I can see
So
it.
man, fuck you too, bitch. Look, like I was saying, I'm sorry, slipped on out. I'm sorry, my bad. Pause. But,
Tourette.
but
Tourette.
hey, no, but on the side, I did. I remember one time that I thought I could sing. I can sing a little bit. I can carry a tune. And I remember that even back then, man, I got into a music group. I was in a music group, an underground music group. I was the singer of the group, and I'll sit back now and listen to those old songs. Like, nigga, what the fuck was you doing? And it was weird because back then for me doing music. This was back before we had like what's dude name? Rod Wave or something like that. they wanted me to sing a thug song. And I didn't know how to sing like the street shit. I didn't know how to sing. Yeah, like I didn't. Then they both Jaheim, you know, it's Rod Wave. You know how Rod Wave music is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know Rod Wave. You know, I don't want to die. Rod Wave shit. And I was sitting there, and I used to be in the studio. And I used to be in the studio. I'm like, I'm gonna rob you. Now I'm gonna kill you. I'm sitting there thinking in my head.
Nah.
I'm sitting there thinking in my head like, this shit, we ain't gonna make it out the hood. We ain't gonna make it out the hood with this shit right here. I'm trying.
I'm gonna rob you. I'm gonna kill you.
We ain't gonna make it. Well, anyway, that's my music. That was my music story. I'm done with it. I sang to myself in the bathroom. That's what I do now. I keep it.
I got a music story.
Go ahead.
All right, so back in the day, like I wasn't able to like, you know, be sexy and talk to the ladies like that. So I used to write poetry. And this is when like the AIM and AOL was out like really popping. I used to write poetry to the ladies on the AOL, the email. So once I got past that, the girls really liked me or whatever. I uh I tried to sing. So the song I tried to sing was Donnell Jones, "When You Love Someone." So I was singing to this girl, and I was getting into it. Right, I was getting into the song. So after I was done, she goes, "Oh, look at you, so cute." I said, "You can't sing." And after she told me that, bro, I was done with this. I was done singing, bro. I ain't sung since.
Rule. I just need to know one thing. Did you hit that note? Did you hear that? It's skitty did up, did up. Did you hear that?
I hit the "When You Love," so and I hit the skitty did up, baby. Don't mean to hurt you. And she was out the way. I ain't talked to her since. Come back, though.
Hey, Steady, what about you, man? You ever had something that was kind of embarrassing, man? You look back on it now?
All the time. There's no embarrassing moment of me doing stuff, especially like you said when you talk about trying to sing. Like I love Usher's "You Got It Bad." So after a couple of drinks, you get into karaoke mode. And you start trying to get the ooh yes and all that. Like,
hell yeah.
You got the vocal for it, but in your mind,
dude, I am top 10 in my own house. I ain't gonna hold you.
When you drunk, you think you're R. Kelly.
Oh, minus the kids. But like I was saying was, hey yo, man. So let's get back into the podcast stuff, man. So Rude, you're part of Handicap and Chill Podcast, man. How long have you been doing that, man?
Wait, like 2-3 years? Like I think I'm not sure. I'm honestly, I think let's just go for 2 years to be for real, because like it was a struggle. I ain't gonna lie. Like I'm not gonna lie to you, it was a struggle because it was like we just now started to get sponsors for it, and before like when you first started it, and it's not really taking off like that. The subscribers not really subscribing to you. Like you want to do a show this week? Nah, we can wait till next week. You know what I'm saying? Like it get like that. It get like that sometimes. But me and my cow sat down. I said sat down like we in the same state. He had a different state than me. So we had a phone call, and I was just like, bro, if we gonna do this, we gotta start taking it serious. So we do like one show a week, or we try to do. Sometimes we do 2 shows, but we do 1 show a week, and we're getting better at it though.
Okay. So what's been a challenging part of actually being a podcaster for you, man?
Staying consistent. I mean, me, because I'm one of the type of people that it just doesn't bother me that stuff don't happen. Like it doesn't bother me, you know what I mean? So like Michael has to be like, nah, bro, we gotta do this show this week. You know what I'm saying? Like he keeps me motivated. Cause I ain't gonna lie, like I'm the type of person that if one thing doesn't work, I just do something else. Like for prime example, like when you hit me, you was like, bro, I'm gonna hit you in a few minutes. Like we're gonna start the show in a few minutes. I'm like, okay, sure. Like I don't it's okay, just let me know when you're ready. I'm not tripping. Like I never trip. That's my problem. I don't trip no more. So
hey, that's something about man, you know, it was one point in time that he would cuss me the hell out, man. I wasn't trying to do all that. Like, nigga, where your fat headed ass head, nigga? I'm like, oh, bro, hold on, this is my show. You can't do that. Anyway,
Yeah, yeah,
It's steady.
I probably was like that. Yeah.
No. Me and Rude ain't never been that wild. Now he done talked some junk now. But steady to you, man. You had a little bit about your show, man. I know you had to switch your name for your show. What was that
Right.
about?
It was doing the research when you talk about copyrights and trademarking. So it
Right.
was just me playing around, because I've had Who They Want since like 2008. But since I've been podcasting, I've been had it for like the past 4 years. It's been my brand. I say it on every show. So when I kind of discovered, oh snap, there's somebody actually snagged the name Who They Want, which my spelling is WHODEYWANT, and they trademarked it.
Mhm.
And I was just like, damn, it kind of hit me as a gut punch because now I feel like, you don't want to get big with that name and then discover it's trademarked and all your residuals got to go to somebody else.
Mm.
So it was like I had to kind of come off on a rebrand, especially after my hiatuses, ups, downs. I'm on a hiatus right now.
Damn. I was just on your show last month. Anyway,
You
look.
know what's funny? Like I just realized he's in front of my Facebook because I remember you saying that on your Facebook post about how you had to change your name or whatever because somebody like, yeah, okay, now, okay, all coming back to me now. Okay, good, I got it.
Hey, y'all, before we get into it for real, man, RudeLife have a memory of a damn tick. Let me tell you this right here.
That's a lie.
That's not a lie. This is how I remember, y'all. I'm gonna tell you this is the best way I can tell you. One time, Rude had I've been doing shows with Rude for a long time.
Oh, I know what you about to say.
Me and Rude was doing shows for a long time. We was on Rod Uncensored. We was doing shows for a minute. So Rude was like, I'm looking for guests to be on my show. I inboxed and said, I would like to be on your show. Rude said, okay, cool. He sent me the little link and all that shit for me to be the guest. I go ahead and say, well, look, I'm open book. Just ask me anything. Random thoughts with Eric G, blah, blah. He gets on the show. He gets on the show, y'all, and don't remember who the hell I am.
That's not true. I gotta defend myself after this.
And as we talking on the show, he said, "Oh, you is that? You the guy?" And I was like,
"That's not true." Okay,
what happened, man?
I was with Queen's Talk TV. Shout out to her, the beautiful queen. I'm not on her show anymore. She booked the guest or whatever, and so she just told me Eric G wants to be on the show, but I didn't put two and two together at the time. So then I was like, yo, I don't even know what I'm supposed to talk to this man about. You know what I'm saying? Because my questions was based off of your biography and the answers you gave me. So I was like, I don't even know what I want to talk to this man about. So when I finally got on the show, I'm like, oh, that is okay. Okay, so I remembered you kinda, but I didn't book you as a guest, so I didn't know who you were for real. But I'm glad we met. Hey, bro.
No, that's a damn shame, man. That's a damn shame. I got this one of a kind voice, and you don't know who the hell I am. That's
I
crazy
don't give
work,
a damn
man.
about no voice.
Hey, that's steady. You done changed your style up on your show plenty of times, man. What is your game plan coming back from this hiatus?
Just be me. Just stop trying to look at the left, the right, the ups, the downs. Just stay dead centered and just keep grinding and keep building my own DNA codes.
Right. And you know what? I'm gonna tell you this right away. I like about when I first met you, bro. We did a show. I think the first time I met you, I think I was kind of wild on your show. So and I remember having this story, y'all, and it was a story I did on his show where I was talking about this old woman who wanted to rape me, man. So it was.
You told that story?
Yeah. So and I said, I'll turn around and said, you made me happy, and she was like. The thing was, I was telling her, I said, you ever know the older women when they like you and they in the club, they throw their hands up like you supposed to pick them up or something? Hey, get me, baby. Come and get me. But yo, Rude. But I'm saying Rude. Let me tell you this. One thing about Steady, I give him his props, man, because he always kept a real ass show and was fun. So Steady, what was that journey like getting to where you at now, man? Like you have ups and downs. What made you say, look, I need to step away from doing podcasting altogether?
It's being in my own way, like getting lost in my own thoughts and Like for me, it'd be I like to, I get in my zone and then I see certain copycats that I know was my formula. I know that wordplay. Like I see stuff like that and I get irritated. It's it's the same thing of when Cat Williams was talking about Cedric doing his joke. And you be like, I was doing this first. Now you're gonna do the same exact thing. And it's just kind of, I just blow when I get to that moment. I'm a Pisces, so once I get all this build up and I'm overwhelmed, I step out the ring. Like I need some time to swim around a little bit and see if the water's safe to come back.
Damn. So you just basically say, look, I just rather you can have it. I'll move on to something else.
Yep.
Damn, man. You know what?
But I think that's
Go ahead.
I think that's a water sign in particular, like in general, because I'm a Cancer, and I'll be like, you know what, I'm cool off this, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's just a water sign in general.
Well, I'm a Virgo. I'm with a Leo rising, and I like long walks on the beach. Look, anyway, like I was saying, so we speaking of our signs and shit. Okay, all right, then. All right. I guess we trying
tonight.
Okay, I guess this is a dating show now. That's what we're doing. I'm supposed to be interviewing podcasters. Y'all want to talk about? Okay, but
podcasters need love too, dog.
All right, y'all. So I'm gonna go from funny to serious now. I hate to get serious, but I gotta get serious. Rude like that. Oh Lord.
Go ahead.
Rude. So both of y'all, I'm gonna say this to both of y'all, man. I respect both of y'all because y'all never allow y'all challenges to stop y'all from being who y'all are. You know what I'm saying? And both of y'all, I salute to y'all. Y'all are great people. Y'all are still out here grinding. You doing your damn thing. Rude, you did with cerebral palsy, right?
Yeah.
So how is that challenge with being a podcaster who's dealing with that? And do you think people feel? How you not allow people not to feel sorry for you, or you don't feel sorry for yourself?
Well, I mean, it comes from I came from a family who just looked at me and said, just because you're in this wheelchair don't mean we gonna treat you any different. You know what I mean? And this podcast can be like therapy because I can talk to people, explain the situation, and help people learn more about cerebral palsy. Because truth be told, when you hear somebody's in a wheelchair, the first couple things you think is, did you get shot? Was you in a car accident? Were you born like this? Were you paralyzed? Like you don't ever really know what it really is. Like this is something that I have to deal with for the rest of my life. So I came up with this saying, right? Growing up, I learned that I'm gonna be rejected more than I'm gonna be accepted. You know what I mean? Because when people look at me, they look at the wheelchair. The first thing they say is, "What can he do for me?" Or the female might say, "I don't want to do with that because it's too much going on. It's too much to deal with." So when you go through certain things and when you have to deal with certain things your whole life, it doesn't bother you. So this is just me talking on this podcast is just therapy for me, for real.
Oh, what's up, man? And I respect that too, because nobody keeps it. And I love the fact. I'm gonna tell you what really like and Rude. This is the truth. What really made me even say that I gotta fuck with this guy right here. He is cool as hell. My man said he have no problem saying I will roll up on your ass in this wheelchair. And I think the first time we had a conversation, you told me that your ex stole your battery out your wheelchair. And I was
she disconnected it. She disconnected the battery out the wheelchair, and I couldn't get out of the wheelchair at the time to connect it back because she got mad at me or whatever. Because she was like, I was like, yo, I'm over. It's over. I'm about to leave. She was like, you ain't going nowhere. Click, click, and I couldn't get out there.
And I thought that shit was hilarious. And then you know that to get you, you're like, should I laugh or should I not laugh?
Nah, laugh because the more you laugh, the more comfortable you become with the situation.
Respect. DJ Steady, saying to you, man, you spoke about on another show that you did with spina bifida, right? That's right.
Yeah.
And then you also recently became an amputee. You know what I'm saying? How did you build up the courage to come back after dealing with that?
by not allowing what's in front of me to stop me from what's ahead of me. Like
Right.
I got too much to live for, too much to keep going for. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Every day is gonna be a challenge, regardless. You
Right.
know, basic things. Fixing something to eat is a challenge. You know, wanting to get out of a bed is a challenge. So when it comes
Right.
to that and trying to be creative and be a podcaster, go, well, hell, you ain't got much to do now, but sit there and tell your story and speak your truth.
Yeah. Well, did that change the way? Did that change the way after you became amputee? Did that change the way you attack your shows now? You know, saying that you come in like because let's be real, nobody want to feel bad for themselves, whatever. Did that
Right.
change the way you come to the show? Because like you was going on one way, now does it make you want to move on to another direction?
It do. It makes me kind of take it more serious, like in the sense of wow, you know, you laugh at your pain, like you say. Sometimes to make yourself comfortable, or you get shallow and you be like, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want it because you don't want that expectation of somebody
Right,
handicap you, even from this perspective. So it just was
right,
like, you know what? I'm gonna go and put everything out on the table. Here I am, raw and uncut. So that way I
mhm,
don't have to feel cringe every time somebody else speaks their truth. And then I want to say something about mine and go, oh, but if I say that I'm feeling depressed because this is going on, then
right.
somebody's ready to blow my phone. So it's just about stepping in my truth
Yeah,
and the hell with whoever got a problem with it.
that's what's
Let
up,
me
man.
say
And you
this
know
real
it's
quick.
crazy. Yeah, go ahead, Root.
I joke on myself. Like I joke on myself because it's like, bro, if I can't accept myself, nobody else will. You know what I
Right.
mean? And I tell people all the time. I used to have a saying. I'd rather be looked at as kind of wild and crazy than be looked at as weak. So people that I was around saw that, oh, he's in a wheelchair, but he just as crazy as us.
That is true.
They started to respect that. When you have a disability, you gotta go out and you gotta go out and you gotta get your respect because nobody's gonna give it to you. They're gonna look at you like, oh, you know what I'm saying? You got this and you got that. You gotta go get it. And that's
Mm,
what I learned.
Right.
respect. And like we're doing this podcast. Have y'all found anybody who kind of felt like they was had to be a little tame around y'all, or do you think that like people just was open with it from the jump?
Um, it's been a lot of people who used to be around me who I don't want to offend you. Oh, I don't want to hurt your feelings. It's like yo, bro, like you can't hurt my feelings. I don't get my feelings don't get hurt like that. Like I'm very straightforward. I'm very honest. So my feelings don't get hurt like that.
Right, right. What about you, Steady?
For me, it was just I was irritated with the fact that didn't nobody know, honestly. Like nobody knew until I said it. You
Yeah,
know
that's
what I'm
true.
saying? It was the art of deception. And my one of my co-hosts is Kyle who also has, cerebral palsy. And he would, start mentioning stories on the show and how,
Mhm.
dating and all this stuff was affecting him. And I was like, damn, he's saying that so cool, so confidently. And it's
Mhm.
on my network. Why ain't I telling my same story
Mhm.
my way? And I just had to dive into it. And ever since then, it's been working.
You know what? And I respect y'all both for that, man. You know, one thing I tell everybody doing this podcasting, I think I said on the show I did yesterday, doing this podcasting has been a way for me to be honest with myself and be honest about my past, and honest with stuff happened in my life. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I was always the type of guy that kind of kept his stuff hidden. I don't want to tell nobody too much of my personal business. You know what I'm saying? And I found myself like, fuck it, this is my life, this is my show. I'm gonna say what I want to say. I was dealing with, like I said, I was dealing with a stalker situation. I had I had a bad cancer scare. You know what I'm saying? Where I thought I had cancer, which scared the hell out of me. I did 3 years of treatment for it. And I was scared. I had dreads at the time, y'all. And I'm like, they gonna shave me bald. And it was another story. But all I did, I like that's what I cried about. They gonna cut my hair. And look, I
I'm
fucking
not
cut my
supposed to
own shit.
laugh at things like this.
No, see, don't say it. Don't feel sorry. Laugh because because if you don't look back and laugh at your own shit, who the hell else can laugh at it? You know
And
what
you
I'm
know what
saying?
be the craziest part about us collectively? It be those
What?
things, like you said, the hair thing in the middle of something serious. Like
Yeah,
me getting my leg amputated, the only thing I'm focused on is, dang, I don't, you know what I'm saying? You be like, what my grandma gonna think of? What, so you like
yeah.
you ain't worried about the serious stuff now. I'm like, I'm worried about
No.
You want me to do it? Like, you can say, if you tell me no, don't do it, we can play in my grave next week.
Well, let me tell y'all.
Also,
Look,
100 type of stuff real quick. Like to get around my house, so I could be more independent. I crawl. So like females be like, "Yo, you really crawl?" Like, yeah, like you know what I'm saying. But I've been used to this all my life though. So my family and my friends who know me know. Yeah, that's just how you get around. A lot of females be like, "I don't know if I could deal with what you call it," but you can't deal with me. So it's cool. Like when females don't want to talk to me, I do not trip. I just okay, cool, be
hey,
easy.
but
Like it's
hold
a
on, wait a minute, Rule Life. They don't like you crawling, but when all of a sudden you land on the bed in sniper mode eating that coochie, they all of a sudden, oh, we love it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's fine.
Call
So
of Duty. You hear me? Call of Duty.
like, you know, it's fine
Damn.
now. But no, but that I'm saying, yo, like I said, yo, and you talking like you can laugh. Let me tell y'all, when I went through the cancer scare thing, when I say that I had to look back and laugh at that shit, I look back and laugh so damn hard at that shit, man, because I'm a big ass dude. That's the most I ever cried in my damn life. And I remember I was sitting in the back of the ambulance. I never forget it. I just got found out. I went there because I thought I had a stomach pain, like my stomach hurting. Like I'm gonna just go to the doctor. Man, they're like, oh, we think it's cancer. I'm like, bitch, what? You talk what? Like, I thought I was constipated. What the hell you thinking? How the hell we get to the cancer? And I remember sitting back in the and like I said, I'm sitting back in the ambulance. They take me from one hospital to another, and I'm sitting back there, and I remember sitting there, and I'm trying not to cry. And the lady came by, and she says, it's okay. Like, hey yo, and that's what I said. I said, they gonna cut my hair. And as from that, I sit back, I look at that bitch now, and I say, yo, that was the dumbest shit in the world. But end of the day, yo, we on the other side of that shit, man. You can't feel sorry for you on the other side of it. You know what I'm saying? So let's get off the sad shit now, because everybody, I'm wiping my nose. Everybody think I'm crying. No, I got allergies. I told y'all.
Booger sugar.
Rude, that's your personal life. Don't you be on that white girl and that white girl on the same damn time. Don't you sit there and try to tell my business, try to say it's me. Anyway, see, he's all on my back. Hey yo, so y'all done some crazy shows or wild shows. I want to ask y'all, have y'all remember a show that it don't have to be yours, it can be somebody else that you remember being on that was like, yo, this shit is beyond crazy?
You go ahead, cause I don't want to overtalk everybody.
Yeah. I had a pod episode like right when I was really booking guests, and what's her name? I can't ever think of Movita Johnson. And she was the former Philadelphia, in that field. So anyway, behind the scenes, it was kind of like talking to her, and she was an open book of, yeah, y'all can pretty much ask me anything when we go in, blah, 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 blah. And then, we dive into the show. It goes good. We talk about her books, how she stands up for gun violence. So to try to make a long story short, like 30, how you get to your that right at 60-minute mark, that hour mark, and my co-host at Duchess was diving in on her in that situation where she had to step down, off of what she was, like a senator or something like that, whatever she was, and she had to do the prison thing. She had stole some money and she did prison and all that. So how you dive in tackling questions, and the lady demeanor changed from I'm an open book to we ain't supposed to talk about that. That's still open case. And I'm sitting up there looking, because Dustin was going hard on the lady, like just detective mode, sitting down, here go the cigarette, tell me what. So anyway, I get a text from, at the time, my PR guy, and the text is like, yeah, I need to talk to you after the show. And I go, what the fuck? So yeah, that was like the craziest moment, because from that day forth, I was like, yeah, when we invite guests and they say that they open, then we don't need, it was just crazy to me, because I'm like, we talking about stuff you said was okay, but then her whole demeanor changed. Like, you watch her from smiling he to, okay, y'all, we can wrap this up.
Oh damn. Oh, so she don't want to talk about her personal life, but she want to be on. Okay, what, lady? Rude, go ahead, bro.
So like I was Me and Michael was like, we was interviewing this guest. You know what I mean? He had a disability too. But he was
Okay.
talking about his cousin. He was like, yeah, my cousin has the same disability I have. And he went to jail for cruelty to animals because I think he said he tried to do something with his dog and he was on some type of drugs. But I tried so hard not to laugh because it was like, because I was like, who asked this man this? Like, I'm not supposed to. I don't want to. I don't want to laugh, but I didn't even ask this man this, and I was like, I, I had my hand over my face, over my mouth the whole time because I was like, I can't show it. I can't show it. But he was so
Dude,
serious.
that's what get you when you try to be serious. Oh man. All
Yeah.
right, so let me see. Let me see my shit, man. So let me tell you about. I always love my Word to the Wise shows. My Word to the Wise shows when we get advice, I bring podcasters on. I think both of y'all have been on my Word to the Wise show, but
Yeah.
I always love those wild. But I'm gonna tell you the wildest show I ever been, the funniest wild show I've ever been on. It was so how I met Rude. I met him on the other homeboy Rod and Sisters podcast, and Rod is a comedian. And thing is, he brings us in, and he into like mixes together, whatever. So Michael was the first I ever met Michael. So Michael was on the show, and it was me. I never forget it was me, Allure D, Rude, Allure D, Michael, and Rod. We all sitting there, and we were talking about having bad exes, like exes that was like that was bad. And Michael was like, he said, yeah, I had a bad ex too. And we're like, oh damn, what's going on? And we felt bad. We tried not to laugh. You know, Michael is handicapped, so we didn't want to laugh at him. And he was like, I have a bad ex too. I'm like, what's wrong? He's like, she only pushed me down like twice a month, and she's pushing me down on the ground. I said, he's like, it's okay though. It's okay because I'll just get right back up. It's fine. And then he said, then she. No, so she pushed me out of a moving car, but it's okay. It's fine. It's fine. I was like, no, the fuck it's not, man.
I remember that. I remember that episode. Y'all literally went off a screen.
Yo, when I said that, we died laughing so that it was so funny. He was so serious, and he was like, where y'all laughing? Where y'all going? And we was crying, laughing so damn hard. Everybody had to log on. That was the only thing I thought was the wildest. And plus, like I said, I did an OnlyFans show one time. That was the greatest thing. I did OnlyFans. Shout out to Twin and Them. There used to be a show called Twin and Them with Big Raw and Savagely Humble. They had a OnlyFans show where it was on OnlyFans, so you don't know what's going on. And yeah, that was a show.
Tell everybody this publicly, but okay.
I mean, you subscribers, motherfucker, like this how you supposed to work.
I'm just saying, you just freely talk about he had a OnlyFans show live. Like now I'm curious. I don't know if I'm supposed to strike my curiosity.
I mean, so
What was on it?
I don't know that. What was on? Yeah. No, honestly, it was a show where when the show I was on, I only did one show. The show I was on, it was a bunch of. It kind of gave you a Howard Stern type of feel, and it was an open show where you talk about openly about sex, you talk about relationships, life, and everything else. And it wasn't nobody did not on my show. No, not when I was on. Nobody did anything wild. They'll just ask you like questions that, for example, they're like, Steady, have you ever ate ass before? You were like, what? And it would just come left field, and that's how the show was. And I was sitting there like, okay, but it was a great show. I wish they'd bring it back. It was a great show. It was funny. It was very funny. Now I've seen it get wild, but it was funny. Oh my god! So anyway, man,
I don't want to go on the show talking about sex.
You know what? I'm gonna leave that alone. I wish because I'm trying to steer away from doing a lot of sex shows, but I might get back into that field just one time.
I had sex when I was 15, and I've been kicking it ever since.
Damn. What you say, Steady?
I have my people call your people after the show.
Hey. Like because I'm about to wrap up. I'm about to wrap up this season, but I'm thinking about just do one special show. You could just get it get out the way. Because I've done a lot of sex shows in the past. But look, so with both of y'all, man, I want to ask y'all because we finna wrap it up. We're wrapping up on this hour. What has been the most beneficial thing about podcasting to both of y'all?
Nothing. No, I'm joking. No, it's to like it's meeting new people and telling your story, hearing their stories, and when you listen to people with a podcast, you realize, bro, I went through the same thing. Or sometimes you could just it's informative. Like people learn different things from you. You know what I mean? So that's a good
Right,
thing. It's damn
right,
sure not
right.
the money. It's damn sure it's the views.
Yeah.
So
Woo. Go ahead, Stead.
Okay, what was the question again? I lost my train of thought.
What has been beneficial from being a podcast? What's been one beneficial thing for you?
It helped me build my own confidence and
Okay.
trusting my own voice because I always played from the background. I used to have this thing of just lean back and I got co-hosts
Mhm.
on the show, let them run everything. To finally,
Right,
I started doing episodes without co-hosts, and some of the views would do more than what the views would do with a crowd of people. And there's no
right,
shade
right,
to them, but it helped me find me, helped me center me to even now in my and when I'm not on the mic, I can actually speak up for myself in public.
right, right. That was respect, man. For me, it was different. I was when I first started podcasting, I was a straight audio podcaster. I didn't. My first couple seasons was straight audio, which is the most trash audio you will ever hear in your fucking life. But it was straight audio, and it was just me with an earbud. I had an earbud, and we just talking. And by doing podcasting, I was able to get out of my shell because if you go back and watch my old episodes, you could tell I was so fucking nervous being on camera. I try not to cuss as much. I try to be very political. And I had this knack when I get really comfortable, I talk super, super fast. So I'm
Yeah.
trying to learn to stop. And Rude, don't say nothing, shut up. Anyway, but I try to I know Rude, I can see it. Like I don't got time for that. But but, but no, man, I'm trying to get comfortable with it, man. And over the years, I'm going on about to be season 8 after this. I've really gotten myself into the swing of things, and I'm actually getting better with it. All right, so to wrap up this last question, I'm asking both of y'all, man. What is
season
next? What
eight.
is next?
Jesus.
I'm about to be on season 8. I'm on 7. Yo. This is my longest season. Um, but yo, I'm on. But what is next for both of y'all? What is next for Handicap and Chill? What is next for Live with DJ Steady? What is next for y'all personal life? Who's getting married? Who's taking white chick? What's going on?
I mean, okay, I think I can speak for Michael right now. He's a handicap advocate. Like he's really in the streets, helping people with disabilities, as far as helping them with their living situation and stuff like that. So that's a
Right,
big up. Me, I'm trying to work on having my own business. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think I want to make my own label. It's gonna take some time, but that's my goal or whatever. You know what I mean? And I
right.
do want to get married. Now that you said that out loud, I do
Ooh,
want to get married. So, but
okay,
these
okay,
chicks ain't
respect.
nothing.
All
So,
right, Steady, go ahead.
Well, right now, like I said, I'm kind of taking a fall back from the mic to focus on writing right now. I'm trying to,
Okay.
publish my book and, I'm trying to do
Oh,
my little memoir book and then do a series. I got a little series coming that's going to be interesting. And, pick
okay.
the mic back. I ain't saying I'm done with podcasting. I'm just saying as far as what I'm looking at right now on my vision board is I'm having more fun hanging out with my bros and, sis and whoever
Yeah,
need me. So,
yeah.
and then, like you say, like bro say, if marriage is in the cards, then hey, I'm game too.
Hey, respect
can
on
I
that,
say something,
y'all.
bro? Can I say something real
Go
quick?
ahead, say it. Say it.
Like, you really got to have the time and effort for this, cause like this could get tired real quick.
Yeah,
Especially
it's
if the
true.
views ain't there. Especially if the views ain't viewing like you wanted to. If
Right.
the
Right.
subscribers ain't subscribing like you want. The money ain't coming in. Like I done did this podcasting thing for like 4 years now, and I'm like,
Right.
ah, I gotta find something else to do because this ain't really, you
Right.
know what I mean? But I do it because of shows like this. You know, talking to different people, meeting different people. It's really not about the money. It's really not about because if you were going by the money and the views, you gonna be stuck forever. Like, I ain't gonna hold you.
That is true, man. And you know what I tell you about it, man? For me, I, I I didn't understand how people take this as a serious job. I didn't understand it. You know what I'm saying? Because this was my hobby. I came into this as a hobby. And but the thing is, I found myself really taking to it. You know, so I really like talking to people. I really like interviewing. I really like sharing my own personal stories. But I like you said, Rude, you had to look out. I had to look at it that okay, I'm not this big time podcaster. Not a lot of people gonna listen, watch my stuff, or listen to my show. You know what I'm saying? And like I said in the beginning, I would like it would actually knock me down. I'm like, damn, I don't even want to do this no more. I'm gonna take a big break from podcasting. I don't want to do this no more. You know what I'm saying? But then I had to realize that when I got into podcasting, it wanted to be a famous name. I didn't get it to be famous. I got into it to have fun, to talk, to have real conversations, to laugh, to joke. These hold on, Steady is looking for his pussy. I just blind y'all. Steady is looking for his pussy right now. Anyway, but like I was saying was, man, we got into this right here to actually be serious, and
See,
and I
this is
think
why we
that
go off.
I'm trying to be serious, Rude. I'm trying to be serious, man. my bad. I'm sorry. We got sidetracked. It's the Virgo in me. I'm sorry. I tried, but but no, but hey, no, hold your side, man. One advice I give everybody who's podcasting, man. Look, stick with it, man. Take your breaks when needed because when you pick, you can always pick the shit back up and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? I'm damn sure take me a good break after this season. Yo, man, but look, I'm gonna tell y'all right here. I appreciate y'all good brothers, man. I appreciate y'all. That's the point of me wanting y'all on my show because I want to salute to podcasters like y'all, man. Because y'all to let everybody know that look, man, don't shit stop you. You can continue to do what the fuck you want to do. And y'all are working y'all asses off. I done see Rue really grow in his podcast game, man. I see him really do it. Steady, man, because Steady, I get what he's saying. He used to be like the one to sit back and watch everybody go crazy.
Yeah.
And then he's more into it now. And I'm watching him really sharing his stories and get out there. You know what I'm saying? So I salute y'all, brothers, man. I'm all about giving y'all y'all flowers while y'all here to enjoy them. You know what I'm saying? All right. That's enough of that sappy shit. Let's go ahead and close this show. I need can y'all go ahead and let everybody know where they can find you, find your show, and your handles and all this other stuff.
I'll do mine real quick. Handicap Chill Podcast with the other co-host, Michael57. You can subscribe to the Handicap Chill Podcast. You can find me on Instagram, RudeLife_NASA. I'm not really on Twitter like that, but I am on this thing called Threads. So you can find me on Instagram, Threads, Facebook, RudeLife NASA, the Handicap Chill Podcast. It's the coolest dude in the wheelchair, RudeLife NASA.
What's up, man? Steady.
Of course, you can find Live with DJ Steady and Company available on YouTube, Facebook. Follow me on Instagram, DJ Steady. You know what I'm saying? Are you ready? Because if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. Appreciate the support and the love over here.
I love that professionalism.
I want to be on your podcast, bro.
I got you.
All right. So let me go ahead and do mine. This is your little big brother, Eric G, man. I want to shout out these wonderful people right here, man. Thank y'all for being guests on my show. Y'all want to check out this episode plus many, many more. Go to my YouTube channel. That's Random Thoughts with Eric G. Google me, baby. I'm on everywhere. Random Thoughts with Eric G. Ask your grandma. I'm on Pandora. Yo, also, man, if you want to connect with me personally, find me on TikTok at Random Thoughts with Eric G, on Instagram at Random Thought without the S with Eric G, and on Facebook at Eric Green / the Green Rose Foundation, which is my organization. Hey, y'all, man. Also, time out, flag on the play. While y'all subscribing to me and watching my stuff, I have a magazine. I don't think y'all know about that. I have a magazine company I'm part of. Y'all, shout out to Upsurge Magazine. I want everybody to check that out, man. Upsurge Magazine, we're out right now. First issue. Issue number 7 is out today. Y'all go to issue.com, ISSUU.com. DJSTEADY.com to check out our magazine. And when I say that me and the team put in some great work on this magazine, y'all, we celebrating the black culture. We're bringing back that Jet magazine, that Ebony magazine. We bringing back, you know what I'm saying, Right On. We bringing back, you know what I'm saying, Word Up magazine. We bringing back The Source, King magazine. If somebody get naked, I'm just saying, King magazine. We're bringing all that back, y'all, because we want to bring back that black feel. So subscribe to our magazine, Upsurge magazine, which is out now. If you want to be part of our magazine, you want to be on the cover, you want to showcase your talent inside the magazine, you want to be part of the portrait thing, or you want to talk about your business, email us at Upsurge Magazine LLC, Upsurge Mag LLC at gmail.com. Whew, I'm tired. All right. So thank y'all so much, man. That was a lot of talking, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm trying. All right, man. So let me go ahead and get off this thing. And like I always say, God bless you. Peace. I'll holler at y'all. Let me see if I can do my closing. I'm always behind on time. Hold on a second. Do my closing. Okay. 1 + 2 = 3. Hold on a second. Okay.
Oh, no,
Okay, I gotta find my closing. Y'all know I'm new to this. Y'all know I've been in the game for 3 years and don't know what the hell I'm doing. Hold on a second. Where's my closing?
And 4 + 1 = 4 + 1 = 5.
What? No. Mind your business. Well, I can't find my closing. But damn it, like I always say, God bless y'all. Peace. Good night. I'm getting the hell off of this. I gotta go to bed. Bye, y'all.
Peace.